Hello, my dear friends, it's Yuri Tsvetkov again. My dear friends all over the golf. And today I want to make the second video about the golf statistics, the second best round in the golf history. It's Dustin Johnson, who have won the Northern Trust 2 days ago, and who have played with the score -30. And the first video I have made a video about the first 6 holes, which were played during all 4 days, and we have analyzed the hole for hole during all 4 days. So currently we are starting from the first day, and from the hole number 7, it's par 5, 582 yards, and it's most easy hole on this course. The rank number is 18. But in the first day, Dustin Johnson have played it in the buggy. We'll try to take a look why it was. So the first stroke in the fairway bunker, as we have seen, it's not so big fairway bunker, but sometimes it's involved in the game. And this time it was exactly this way. And after that, he was need to make the safety stroke to 126 yards to the left fairway, and he was in 159 yards to the hole. He couldn't attack the green this time, and he was on the right rough in 28 feet and 3 inches to the hole. After that, he was made successful stroke to the green. The ball have stayed in 9 feet and 6 inches to the hole, but he couldn't convert it in the one part. And the ball have stayed in 9 inches to the hole, but anyway, it was a bogey. So in the second day on this hole, he have made a birdie. So this time, this hole were played, that almost perfectly. So the first stroke was 334 yards to the left fairway, and after that he is making the second stroke, and the ball have stayed in the right rough in 60 foot and 4 inches to the hole, and he is making very good the short game. This time it was not scrambling because it was cheap, as I see, and the ball have stayed on the green and 2 foot and 1 inch to the hole, and it was one putt. So in the third day on this hole, he again making a birdie, and approximately the same way as it was in the previous day. First stroke for 327 yards to the left fairway. The next chance to attack the green, 276 yards to the hole, and again the stroke to the left rough, and again approximately the same distance, so to 3 feet and 10 inches. And after that he is making stroke to the green, maybe this time not so highly successful, 7 feet and 10 inches, and thanks to God, this time he have made one putt, because 7 feet and 10 inches is a critical distance for Dustin Johnson. So in the fourth day, he is again making a birdie on this hole, and approximately the same way as it was in the previous days. First stroke for 333 yards to the right fairway. The second stroke to the left fairway in 86 feet and 10 inches to the hole. And after then he have made a he have made a stroke to the green, 10 feet and 1 inch to the hole, and this time he received some advantage from the strokes gained from the putting, because 10 feet and 1 inch for him is less than 50% probability, but he could make very good the good putt this time. And the average score on this hole was 4.5. That was a good score. It's a good scoring for all the players, and it's very close to the average figures for the best of them. So the hole number 8, it's par 3, and this is number 11 hole on this course. Ranked by the difficulty, and 225 yards. So the mostly the par 3 holes there, quite a long, approximately 200 meters. So how he have played it? So on the first day, he was successfully attacked the green from the tee shot, and the ball have stayed on the green and 12 feet and 2 inches to the hole, and he's making the good par 5. The hole well attacked, and the second part was mostly technical. So it was a par in the first day. In the second day, he have made a birdie, and it was very successful tee shot to the green, 5 feet and 11 inches, and this time, thanks to God, he again have made the one part only. In the third day, again he's making a birdie, but this time you see that it was mostly relative, maybe 75% relative, with the very good putting from 20 foot and 2 inches exactly to the hole. Next day, and the fourth day, on the hole number 8, he's again making a birdie. And this time again it was with relative, such as with the very good first tee shot, and the same way they with the very good putting from 12 feet and 9 inches to the hole. So we can see that on this hole he have average scoring to 3.25, and that is very good. Excuse me, 2.25, certainly. It's par 3. And we need to say that 2.25, it's amazingly perfect scoring for the par 3 holes, because at average, in the long run, the golfers are playing just approximately 3. So they are playing in the par 3 holes, and they are playing in the par 4 holes, and just on the par par 5 they are rising. Statistically, in the long running, they are rising the birdies. So the next hole, number 9, and in the first day, this hole, par 4, 459 yards, ranked at 14th position. So he have made it in the par, and first stroke was in native area, 148 yards to the hole, and after that he successfully attacked the green with quarter average proximity for such a distance, 19 feet and 5 inches to the hole, and after that he is making 2 putts from this distance. Next day, he again making in the par this hole, 339 yards to the right rough, 173 yards to the hole, and he's making stroke to the green with the not so kind proximity as average, 51 feet and 10 inches to the hole. After that, very successful long putt, and the ball has stayed just in 2 feet and 2 inches to the hole, and he's making the par. This way, after that, day number 3, and again a par, 307 yards to the left fairway. We can see it. Very successful attacking the green with the probable proximity, which is a little bit better than average, 20 feet and 5 inches to the hole, and the 2 putts from this distance, but he was very close to making 1 putt because ball has stayed just in 10 inches of the first of them. Number 4, hole number 4, in the fourth day, hole number 9, the stroke to the right rough, very good distance, but not accuracy. 153 yards to the hole from the right rough, and he was very successful, and he's approaching 7 feet and 2 inches only, but he couldn't convert it in the one putt. And we can see that even in such perfect and amazingly perfect, historically perfect tournament for him, he have some problem with the putting, which is usual for him. I mean that distance 7 feet, 5 feet, it's usually he have problems with from such a distance, and this time he also have it. And mostly he received advantage from the longer putting, because in long putting he is amazingly strong. So now hole number 10. Hole number 10, par 4, 434 yards to the hole. Rank number 7. It seems that it's not so highly difficult, but we see that the water hazard from the left side, that making the game on this hole a little bit more difficult. So in the first day he is playing in the par, 293 yards to the left fairway, Justin's 138 yards to the hole. Very successful attack of the green, 12 feet 9 inches to the hole. First putt for 14 inches to the hole, and a par. And the second day he is making birdie on this hole. The first stroke was not so long, 264 yards to the right fairway, 148 yards to the hole. Very successful for him, very comfortable for him distance, and he is making the stroke to the green in 13 feet and 5 inches to the hole. Usually it's 2 parts for him, but this time it was just 1 part, so these holes were made mostly from the putting. The birdie were made mostly from the putting, very successful putting. The next day he is making par, quite a usual way, 262 yards to the left fairway, 155 yards to the hole, approaching to the green for 9 feet 7 inches to the hole, and not 1 part from this distance, but very close to 1 part, only 9 inches for the second part. And again in the day number 4 he is making the par on this hole, 268 yards to the left fairway, approximately the same situation as it was in the previous days when he have made a par. Approach to the green and 50 feet 11 inches to the hole, and 2 putts from this distance, but again it was a reason to expect the 1 putt, because we see that he have made a stroke, the ball have stayed after first putt just in 5 inches to the hole. So on this hole we can see that his average score was 3.75, so better than the par, certainly. And hole number 11, it's par 3 hole, 201 yards, which is ranked in the number 5. And on this hole, in the first day, he have made a birdie. He have attacked the green very successfully, 12 feet and 2 inches to the hole, and 1 putt from such a distance, and again better than his average statistics, but average distance putting, the strong part of the Dustin Johnson statistics. And in the second day again he is making the stroke to the green in 9 feet and 3 inches only to the hole, and he is making 1 more birdie, so 2 birdies in 2 days on this hole. Next day he will attack the green successful, not so highly successful in the two previous, and the ball have stayed in 44 feet and 8 inches to the hole, and he have made 2 putts from this distance. In the next day, again the par, so he have made the successful stroke to the green for distance 38 feet and 1 inch, and again 2 putts from this distance which were quite reasonable. So how about the 12th hole? So we can see that it's par 4, but quite a long par 4, 590 yards. Usually it is close to the par 5, and sometimes ago we have seen that it was a par 5 holes, and it's a difficult hole, number 2, the second difficult holes on this course, mostly because of distance. Not so difficult by the other hazards, but mostly by the distance. So he have made a birdie in first day on this hole. He have made the first tee shot for 290 yards to the left rough, and from the left rough he successfully attacked the green from the distance 225 yards, and the ball have stayed in 18 feet and 6 inches to the hole, and he have made a very long putt from this distance, and it was just a one putt. So next day, the second day, the first stroke from the tee shot were in the right rough, and he have tried to attack the green from distance 189 yards to the hole. Ball have stayed on the fringe in 39 foot and 10 inches to the hole, and he have made two putts from this distance. Excuse me, what's the problems with my computer? I'm terrible, sorry for these voices, for this, yeah. So, next day on this hole, he was successfully made the first tee shot. For the ball have stayed in 206 yards to the hole only. And after that, he's making a amazingly perfect approach to the green, because the ball have stayed just in 16 inches to the hole. It's incredibly perfect. It's amazingly perfect stroke. It's very reason to expect one more eagle from him, but certainly he have made one putt and he have made a birdie. In the first day, he have played this hole in the par. We have made the first track for 311 yards to the left fairway, just in 188 yards to the hole. After that, he successfully attacked the green, and the ball have stayed just in 3 foot and 9 inches. Amazing proximity. So perfectly done, and again it was we could expect the eagle on this hole, and he's making birdie. So in this connection we can say that on this hole he have played with average score 3.25. It was one of the most successful holes for him during those days on the Northern Trust. Thank you very much for your attention. It's a finish of my second video about the golf statistics of Dustin Johnson in all 4 rounds on the Northern Trust 2020. So hope to see you in the third video, which will be also interesting. And I'm making these videos for the history mostly, and I hope that you could use it in the long run more and more times, trying to see how perfect was Dustin Johnson in those days. Have a good evening. I hope to see you on my channel, Yuri Tsvetkov, All Over the Gold. Bye-bye.